good, thank you. How are you? Hi. Hello. Good evening. Hello. Hi guys. I don't do lives often, so hopefully you've joined at the right time. Where do I live? I have too many stalkers to answer that question. Like, we won't even say which country anymore. Evening. I was gonna do some tarot card pulls. Kia ora. I don't usually read the comments like this. Anyways. Should I do a mini reading for the collective? Because I seem to have people that don't usually find the lives. Did I wake up like this? Sure thing. Thank you so much for saying that. Okay, yeah, I'll do a collective. I'll do some collective cards, and then I'll do some more specific questions, maybe, because this seems to be a lot of people on this that I don't usually come across. Usually it's just all the same people. I did paint the picture behind me. Okay, collective reading. Sorry, I'll stop reading for a second. Let's see what's going on. Collective reading. 10 of Wands came out, and the King of Swords. A lot of you are letting go of a lot of weight on your shoulders, a lot of pressure to do things, to say things a certain way with the 10 of Wands. This pressure, like, weighing you down, that you're realising, I don't want to carry that anymore. I just can't be bothered. It's not my problem, it's everyone else's. And with the King of Swords there, you're very smart to think this. You're very smart to say this, or just decide this. King of Swords knows when to speak and when not to speak, and I think there's something now of you releasing something blocking your communication, but also, like, it seems a balance of you would communicate overly to those that didn't listen or didn't care, and now you're finding this balance of, I'm going to talk to the people that are listening, and the people that don't want to hear me out, the people that don't want to understand my point of view, I'll be fine. I'll be sweet. If they can't understand where I'm coming from, that's all good. There's something where you're very, very intelligent in knowing when to let go and say, I've done what I can, I tried my best. It takes a very strong mind to do that. There's also the 10 of Cups coming out, so you have 2 10s. Actually, 10 of Pentacles is here as well. You've got 3 10s, so the only 10 that isn't here is 10 of Swords. 10s altogether are completion. 10s are completion. You could be seeing 10 10 a lot also, or it's like your favorite number or something. But 10 of Cups is happily ever after within your, like, emotional family life, and 10 of Pentacles is physically, like, when it comes to money, when it comes to riches, when it comes to wealth, you're finding yourself feeling very stable and very, or you're about to, because this is a reading potentially for your future, so you're gonna find yourself in a lot more abundance and solidity, but also overwhelming, like, emotional happily ever after in a family, and also knowing when to say goodbye and let things go, because it's just like a clearing up. You're clearing up your energy consistently. You're clearing out the trash. You're clearing out, like, the mess from your life in order to keep it clean. And for a lot of you, that might be people, energies, habits or responsibilities that shouldn't lie on your shoulders, that you're just letting go of. And with the King of Swords, you're very much diplomatically maybe communicating that you can't carry on carrying the weight of certain responsibilities that no longer rest with you. You've outgrown them. It's other people's problem. You're picking up a lot of weight that isn't yours, and you're finally saying, no, you do it. Like, there's something very, very strong in your, like, conviction of words of going, I can't do that. Why don't you do it? Why don't you do that? Why don't you find someone else to do it? You got $10 in your pocket. I like that. What else is going on? King of Wands and Temperance. Wow. King of Wands is fake it till you make it. Some of you have been faking this energy of calm. For some reason, I feel called to say, did you know, fun fact, I don't know where I read this, but I believe it because I've done it. If you smile, just make you look crazy if there's other people around, but if you force yourself to smile, it actually releases happy hormones or endorphins, whatever the word is. It makes you, scientifically is proven that you are happier, even just a smidge, if you are smiling. Even if you force yourself to smile and you weren't smiling before and there's nothing to smile about, if you force yourself to smile, you get the happy thing. Like, there's something there. And for some reason, with the King of Wands coming out there with fake it till you make it, some of you are putting on a front, whether it be a happy front, whether it be a fiery front, a confident front. As you're doing it, you're feeling the impacts of it. As you stand taller, shoulders down, you know, like good posture, you like you're doing it to fake confidence and then realize, oh, I'm actually confident now that I've done that. Or I'm actually speaking louder and prouder now that I've pretended that I could do that. You're realizing in the pretending of an act, you're actually becoming what you were trying to pretend you were. Temperance being balance. Also, like, there's a balance to that. There's the good and the bad. There's something here. Temperance harmony, temperance healing. I think there's something very healing within you of realizing you can become whatever you want to become just by deciding you want to be it. Just by deciding you are it. Got the Lovers coming out and the Tower. The Tower. Are you Irish? Where's this accent coming from? The Tower. The Tower and the Lovers. This probably isn't Irish at all, but it's something that I shouldn't be talking like. The Tower is fast transformation, and the Lovers coming out with that. You have a fast transformation happening with your partner, with your person. If you're in a relationship, there's some change. Some of you are like, oh no, like no, but it's good. It's good. It's something you've been wanting to happen because you have 10 of Cups above that, which is happily ever after. So you've wanted this. This change, this could be someone actually putting in the effort, putting in the work, because I just feel like there's a lot of relationships in personal readings I've done throughout the year where people haven't been able to give each other the time and the energy they really deserve because their priorities have been elsewhere, completely understandably, but like there's something now where there's a shift happening, and I think collectively a lot of people are now realizing, oh, these other things are very important, right? In order to create stability, we must work on them to find that stability for ourselves. But above all else, the most important thing we have is love. The most important thing we have is the people around us and investing in those connections. And so there's a big transformation happening because there is prioritizing happening. You are also like, there's some fast change happening. If you're single and you're like, what are you even rambling about, Kristie? It just seems like this vast transformation of you finding your people. You're finding your people, finding your happily ever after. And that sounds like I'm just talking la, or that sounds like I'm like, ooh, you're crazy. But trust me, there's this energy coming out in the cards for you saying that you have this happily ever after coming in, and that this transformation happening for you, creating a lot more stability, because the Tower is about anything that wasn't stable, anything that wasn't real, crumbling because it wasn't built on a solid foundation. So it's going to crumble. It wasn't built safely. It wasn't built patiently. It was built very quickly, very rough, very rushed, and it's going to crumble in order for you to create something a lot more stronger and a lot more solid. So it might be that you feel as if your relationship's crumbling, but you're going to build it back up stronger than ever from that. It might be that you feel like there's a connection with someone else that's done, that's over, whether that be that one reigniting or a new person coming in. There's a lot more. It's a lot more harmony and peace and love that you're building up for this happily ever after to come in. Oh, I was so worried. I went live a couple days ago and I had no hate comments, like not one, like, or at least I didn't read it. I was only on for 40 minutes, but I didn't read anything that like purposely was out to upset me, and I can finally see some. I was worried that everyone had become good and kind. I was worried. She's getting nervous, is she? You guys can ask some questions if you want specific answers. If you want me to pull you a card for you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't mind them. I just thought I was really worried that certain people couldn't see my posts, because I never block, I never restrict my content to those that are, you know, trying to be harsh. And suddenly everyone disappeared and I was like, oh, like all the harsh comments disappeared. Anyways. Time and space. I'll get your card. Ooh, judgment. There's something calling you in. There's something calling you in. There's something you want to do. There's something you feel much. You feel something for a very long time, could have been since childhood, or even like the past 10 years. Something that you've been called to do, to act on, to become, to learn about. It's time to do it. There's a calling that feels like it's coming from a higher being. Something outside of yourself to learn about or to become. Follow that calling, follow that whisper. I'll get you another card because oh, or two more cards. 9 of Swords and 10 of Swords. There's an ending of fear. There's an ending of fear within you. People may perceive you as someone that's scared, and there's something where you've had enough. You've had enough of being someone that can't do the things you want to do because of this, and this. Suddenly there's just, because 10 is an ending. Right? 9, 10, obviously. You're like, nope, I've had enough of being the person that is afraid to do what I really want to do because of judgments. That judgment card came out for you. You're so tired of being scared to be judged by others that you don't do what you want to do, and there's an ending of that. There's an ending and this new beginning of you doing what you're scared of. You doing what you're scared to do, and I don't think you're going to be scared of it once you do it. You're going to go, oh, that wasn't that scary after all. And there's this huge kind of boom, Queen of Wands, even if you're not a woman, Queen of Wands is this just fierce energy of people kind of going, oh, didn't realise. I feel like you're going to get apologies also. Like, sorry, didn't realise that you were going to, I don't know, somebody wasn't expecting you to glow up or blow up in a fiery kind of comeback. Areli Sanchez, of course I can. I appreciate you. Oh, it's 12 a.m. over. Okay, it's late for you. I was like, oh, it's not late for me, but it is for you. Card for Areli. Queen of Cups. The Hanged Man. I really feel there's something around your love life that is coming in very potent, very strong, right? That word is not a word I'd usually use. Something is very potent around your love life energetically. There's something about looking at it from a different perspective. There's love here. There is so much love around you. If you're single and you're like, what are you talking about? Then, because I can't tell if you're single, because I can just feel love around you and people around you, so I can't tell if that's romantic or platonic. But what I can tell is there's love coming in more than ever. But you have to see something from a different perspective. Something about looking at something differently. Transformation card coming out for you as well with that tower. There's a fast change. Things change when you look at them different. When you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. And there's something about you looking through everything. You always look at everything through this lens of love. However, there's something different. There's something different where you're looking at things through a lens of love. and seeing real love or something. In the past, you made things and filtered everything to be love, rose-colored glasses or something, and now you're going to change your perspective and see what's real and what's not real love, and there's transformation happening around that. And victory, 6 of Wands on the bottom. Amy B, 7 of Cups, fallen on the floor. Amy B, you've got the High Priestess. Your own intuition is more important than mine. I want to tell you that. I think you already know, or you're starting to figure that out. You know yourself better than anyone. Your own higher self, your own inner voice, your own inner critic. Something about your inner critic as well is stronger than you are aware of in comparison to other people's. I don't know why I'm specifically, for some reason around your body or something, of you. Pretend that you have lent your body out from someone else, right? Like a library book. You've borrowed your body and you're going to have to give it back in a couple weeks to whoever it is for. How would you look after it differently? How would you feed it differently, better? How would you work out with it better? How would you be gentler with yourself in little and big ways if this body was someone's that you were borrowing? Because there's something around that. And also trust your intuition. Again, more than anyone else's. I don't know if you get readings often, but it's like your inner knowing trumps every other reader, every other tarot reader on YouTube, TikTok, whatever it may be. You know yourself, you know your situation, and you can feel the energies, whether it be in partnerships, whether it be in your like work life, whatever it is you're wanting things on, you actually have the answers within you very much. I feel like a lot of you watching need to hear that as well. You have, you are closer to your energy and the people around you than I am, but you don't trust your intuition as much as you could. Card for Diana, you have Knight of Wands and the 8 of Wands with the High Priestess on the bottom. Again, listen to that other message I just said. You are a lot more intuitive. You know your situation more than I do. Trust your intuition and your own gut. Knight of Wands is passionate. There's someone around you that's very passionate about you, that's about to communicate with you a whole lot more. If you're in a relationship and there's been no, like, I don't know, it's kind of that energy of like married couples when you've been with someone for so long. There's no real talk, there's no real excitement. You know what the other person's going to say. There's something where there's a new passionate excitement of between you and someone you already know or someone new. Again, I can't tell. There's just someone around you, passionate, that is like excited to learn more about you or excited to have conversations with you, excited to get to know you. And so that kind of makes me think this is someone new, but take it as it resonates. There's a lot of conversation, there's a lot of deep, impactful, insightful conversation back and forward that is very passionate and is also very steamy, maybe, with that Knight of Wands. But it just feels like there's a lot more excitement coming in. You may not, for that to be showing up for you, it's like keep holding out hope. You might be losing hope that anybody can excite you, that anybody can draw your attention, or that anyone can attract you, or that anyone can match your like communication. You might be someone that's really funny and people just don't get you because you're so funny, you just go over people's heads. But you're going to find someone that finds you hilarious. They get you. Card for Ginger. You have the 2 of Cups, soulmate energy. With the 3 of Wands, what are you expecting around love? Are you expecting someone? Are you expecting something to happen? Are you in a long distance thing with that 3 of Wands and that ship coming in? There could be a long distance situation with someone that is coming in or becoming a lot more, something about intuition, something about telepathy. Have you ever looked at someone and you just know what they're about to say, and you can think that you know what they're thinking and then they know what you're thinking? There's something here. There's something here where you're expecting. There could also be an energy of here, if you do expect someone can read your mind, know that they can't completely read your mind. There's this balance. But if you can't, like, if you're not expecting there's something around your love life basically of mind reading, or you can tell or sense you're expecting something to happen with someone soon with like no physical reason. You can just feel it in your bones. Basically, I want to get you another card actually, because yeah, the Magician. You're manifesting. You got the Magician and the Eight of Cups. You're manifesting some type of leaving behind, or someone leaving behind what isn't good for them to come towards you, or I don't know, there's something where you're manifesting and expecting something to happen. Are you making a move? I'm not sure, but there's something you're manifesting that you're right and expecting that this is actually going to work. And it could be a specific person you already know about, someone new coming in. Clarify the... Nope. Let's get Rosewood a card. You have the Five of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. You've been disappointed because something's taking a while. You've been waiting and waiting and waiting for something to happen, and it's not. There's a lot of disappointment and grief and upset. Don't regret the time spent waiting for something or getting to know someone, or like, you may think something's a waste of time, but this whole time you've been living. Does that make sense? It's not a waste of time because there was more happening in your life than you can remember. You're focusing on one thing that hasn't gone the way, but just remember there's other things that have grown, there's other things you have sown that are now going to be reaped. You will reap what you've sown, but don't be so upset with yourself for one thing not going the way you expected. Your patience is going to actually pay off. I feel like there's something you're grieving that hasn't actually had a chance to blossom, because this is like someone gardening and like waiting for that one fruit to pop up for her to pick. And so there's something here. Don't regret the time you spent waiting, rather than just picking anything. A lot of people, when it comes to love, when it comes to work, when it comes to their career, they'll just pick something because it kind of fits, and they're in a rush and they're told you must pick. You must choose your path quickly. Quick, choose your path. Choose what you're going to study. Choose this, choose this, choose this quickly. Don't rush, but also hurry up, right? And there's something where you haven't rushed yourself, and for some reason you feel behind because of that. Or you feel behind because you've not found your person, or if you have found your person, there's something around your career maybe. Don't feel behind. Just know that you are more aware of what is for you and what isn't for you, whereas other people just accept anything that kind of fits. Card for Sarah. Card for Sarah. You have the Emperor. Sarah, you're the Emperor, you're the boss. You are very, very sweet and lovely, and people may see you as like, oh, Sarah, she's so nice, she's so sweet, she's so lovely. But you have this inner fire, you have this inner power. Don't mess with Sarah, okay? This Emperor energy coming out right now, you're stepping into your power more than ever. You're in control. You're the boss of your life. You may not be the boss of your work or whatever it is you do. You could be with this Emperor card though. However, you just have this energy. You had this energy of, don't mess with Sarah right now. In the lovers as well, in your love life, there could be something where someone's trying to be a little bit sly or sneaky or hide something, whether for good reasons or bad reasons. They could just be trying to surprise you. Something about love here, you're in control. You won't have the wall pulled over your eyes. If you're single, there's something in love saying decide what you want and you're going to get it. Once you're in control, once you are... You can't hit a target you're not aiming for. I sound like a broken record because I always say that. But if you don't know what you want, you can't get it. And there's something here where you now know what you want. And so because of that, you're going to have it. 10 of Cups. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. The Lovers, the 10 of Cups, the Emperor. You've got good stuff coming, but it's coming from when you decide. Like, you're putting your foot down. You will not accept less than what you deserve. Card for Amy D. Did I do Amy D already? I can never remember. Oh, I did Amy B. Amy B, and now we're doing Amy D. Card for Amy D. You have the Eight of Pentacles. This is booked and busy. Have you got a side hustle you're starting? It's going to be very successful, very fruitful. Your work life is going to bring you a lot more fulfillment than you think. yeah, you're a workaholic, or you're about to be. You're stepping into this energy of you're gonna love what you do. Sometimes, I guess because of movies and books and everything like that, a lot of people overly place a lot of their joy and a lot of their fulfillment onto their relationships. Whereas I think you're very balanced, and you also know that you can get a good kick out of your work. You can get a good, like, you get a lot of excitement, or you're about to start doing something that you're very happy doing, where you're going to find yourself very hard to pull away from your work. Your friends and family are going to be like, come on, Amy, come do this with us. And you're like, yeah, I'm working though. Like, workaholic, you're going to love your work so much that it's very hard to drag you away from it. Also, Two of Cups on the bottom. Interesting. You're working on your love life. There's an attachment there that you're working on, with the Devil card sometimes being like a negative or overwhelming attachment to someone. You're working on it. You are self-aware and going, yep, I'm going to fix that. Can I get you another card? You have the Ten of Swords, yeah. You are... There's some type of ending that's happening. I think it's around your job, in order to find one that fits you a lot better, that you are very, very happy doing. Or shifting your job slightly to become something that you are very, very happy doing. Don't stay too attached to what you look like. There's something where you're gonna have to let go of. There could be a weird uniform that you're gonna have to wear, or it could be a different way people will see you if you are changing jobs completely. It might be something, there's something about people looking at you or people seeing you. There's an ending to you actually giving a crap, because your priority is enjoying what you do. You're not going to care that a lot of people are looking at you, or that a lot of people might be thinking of you this way, or perceiving you this way, or judging you this way. You're like, I couldn't give a rat's butt, because I'm so happy. This fulfills me. I'm getting to create this, and this. So I won't, like, I'm not going to take this jealous, this toxic energy. You're not going to take that onto you. There's an ending of you thinking it's personal, and there's this realization of you going, actually, it's more about the person saying whatever they're saying, judging whatever they're judging. It's nothing to do with you. If you want to do something, do it. Your job is about to get so cool, so fun, so enjoyable, so fulfilling for you. Card for Mojo. Oh, 1111. Thank you. Card for Mojo. You have the Two of Pentacles. Juggling. Balance. 1111. What are you juggling? Six of Swords. I'm getting this feeling that you're juggling work, but also trying to calm yourself down for some reason. With that Six of Swords being moving into calmer waters, it feels like within yourself, you're trying to find peace of mind within, whilst also staying very busy and keeping the ball rolling and keeping things going, and things being quite hectic and chaotic. You're trying to find and consistently keep a peace of mind, and you're doing a very good job of it. I think there's a need for you to appreciate how hard and how much effort you're putting in, and also the fact that you are prioritizing your peace of mind. A lot of people aren't, like, conscious to even do that. They're too busy prioritizing money, prioritizing status, prioritizing anything that, you know, materialistic things. And you're here like, my priority is my peace of mind. But also, I'm very busy, but I'm prioritizing my mind right now. I don't know, there's something where you're finding a balance, or creating, or going to be creating a balance where you get to look after yourself and heal yourself. I want to get you another card. Hierophant. So something religious here as well. You could be kind of dipping into religion, or Hierophant being very committed. I think you're very committed to finding your inner reasons, or your inner peace, or your inner something bigger than you that guides you forwards. There's like this big journey you're on. There's this huge, I don't know what it is, like, keep your peace of mind. It's so interesting. This energy is chaotic. Like, your life is going to become more unpredictable in a good way. There's going to be more crazy, exciting things happening. but you're going to become peaceful and more calmer than ever due to some type of spiritual learning, religion, something bigger than you. Someone, a teacher, a religious teacher, or a spiritual guide or guru, even though your life's going to be more hectic and chaotic, you're going to actually find peace within someone around you also teaching you something. Happy 1 month anniversary, Rainbow Angel Tarot. You're so positive, but you don't know growing on here any guidance. Can I give you guidance besides the spiritual thing? Because obviously you've started a tarot channel and I'm a tarot channel. My guidance would be just to post consistently. Can I just say, like, regardless of spirit's advice right now, tarot reader on YouTube to tarot reader on YouTube. Post consistently, even if you're conscious of the way you look, or you're like, oh no, I can't post today, I've got a pimple, I've got this. Make yourself post consistently. YouTube loves you if you post consistently, and then you'll find you will consistently be given, and you'll find a lot more strength and confidence in yourself, right? By building that routine and building that grit of expecting and trusting yourself to be able to deliver valuable content. The more consistently just trust yourself, regardless of feedback you get, regardless of, ignore the views. I was on YouTube 6 months, got like 1 view on everything, but the second I started believing in myself and speaking with conviction, you know, I just believe in yourself. Anyways, what would spirit guide you to do, Rainbow Angel Tarot? 9 of Pentacles. 9 of Pentacles is financial. I think there's something, this is financial independence and stability, and there's something kind of saying to you with the Queen of Cups underneath that as well. Trust you already have everything you need. Sometimes we can be convinced that we need better. You need better tarot cards, you need better camera setup, you need better lighting. Ignore that. Do what you can with what you've got. 9 of Pentacles being financially independent, whether that's true for you right now, it's going to be in the future. And when it is, when you have everything you need, you're not going to be searching for more. So embody this energy already. Know you have everything you need. You have everything you need to be successful. And the biggest, most valuable part out of you, what is your biggest intuition, is your emotions. Your emotions and your intuition are linked together some way. Trust your emotions, trust what you feel. 6 of Cups, your inner child is cheering you on to carry on. There's actually, like, you're doing everything right with that 9 of Pentacles coming in for guidance. It wasn't guidance at all. It threw me off because it's saying you're already successful. Whether or not you have 100, 1,000, 10,000 people listening to you, it doesn't actually matter. As long as you're doing what you love to do and you're healing and you're helping and you're guiding and you're getting to spread insight, it doesn't really matter how many people are watching. And then because you're not bothered about how many people are watching, guess what? They're coming in. Jessica? Do I see any changes in career or love in the near future, or advice you need to hear? Let's see. Firstly, 9 of Cups. 9s are independent. You are, regardless of love changing for you, there's something about you being your own biggest fan, or you being like so happy within yourself. I don't know how to put that better. Sometimes a lot of people, and I don't think you're this person, but there's a lot of people in the world that think, I'll be happy when my partner and I are married, or I'll be happy when I've got a partner, or I'll be happy when I've got a house, or I'll be happy when this and this and this. The cool thing about you that you're being kind of patted on the back for to carry on doing is you're happy anyway right now. You're happy no matter what. You're happy no matter what's going on, and that is going to bring you all the things you want because your happiness is your biggest priority. And then your world's matching you and going, oh, she's happy anyway. Might as well have everything she wants. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Anyways, let's see what's going on. Whoa, that flew. Lovers, 8 of Cups. in your love life, you're actually walking away from love. Whether you're in a connection or not, you're walking away from, like, emotionally being in this. And whether or not that's advice, I'm not sure, but because you just have walking away, leaving behind what is not meant for you. Maybe this is a situationship or a connection that isn't quite fit for you, it's not quite good enough. Has all the ingredients, but it's missing something, and you're having the courage to walk away in order to find what is true love for you, what is truly, authentically your match. If you're already in a connection, again, I feel like you're emotionally distancing yourself and separating, because these are cups, these are emotions. So you're distancing and going, yep. I feel like there's this pending, like this loading thing happening in your mind of going, I'm not going to walk away from you physically yet, but emotionally, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm checked out, and it's going to either make your person go, oh, I haven't been giving my emotions to you. Wait up, come back. Or it's going to make you realize this person isn't going to notice that you've emotionally checked out, because they're not there anyways. They've not been there for a while. So there's something about you detaching, whether you're in a relationship or there's just someone around you or people around you that aren't good enough. You're walking away from accepting less than what you deserve, and I feel like you're focusing on your happiness and bringing yourself the happiness that other people couldn't. I just lost the other question that was below that, but I think it was Rainbow Tarot again. Can't remember her name. Rainbow Tarot said something about narcissistic family creating negative energy or something. I can't remember. Something about... Anyways, any guidance? What is the guidance that Rainbow Tarot needed? You have King of Cups, and you have Death, and you have Two of Swords. I want to say to you, with love and light, don't involve yourself in... If there's a negative family member around you, I kind of want to say the same thing to what I just said. Of walk away emotionally. Don't attach yourself to someone else's feelings about you. That Death card, that rebirth, that rising from the ashes, it doesn't actually matter. You can live under the same roof as someone. They can absolutely hate what you're doing. They can hate whatever it means. It doesn't matter if you don't let it in. If you carry on doing what you need to do, what you feel called to do, and you just completely wall yourself, completely protect yourself from letting any of their energy or hatred or narcissism in, completely protect yourself from that, and stay in your own mind. Don't overthink their perception of you. Don't overthink their words, their thoughts about you. Don't let it in. It's nothing to do with you. It's your guidance. There's a rebirth, there's a glow up, and when you do that, you're going to notice even more energy coming towards you. Just don't let it in. You can notice it and go, oh, this person said this person said that. Cool, that's very interesting, but I'm not actually going to think about it for longer than I need to because I'm busy. I've got better things to do. Jennifer, card for Jennifer. You have Six of Wands, Jennifer. Six of Wands is victory. Six of Wands is winning. Six of Wands is like succeeding. There's a beautiful energy right now around this whole collective of we've won. I don't know what you've won, but you've won. Whether you can see it in the physical world right now or not, you are stepping in and this energy is coming in towards you of, I'm just getting, we're the champions. We are the champions. We are the champions. Sorry, no time for losers. We are the champions. Don't let anybody drag you down. Okay, there's this positive energy. You're going on the up and up. When people see that, they try to pull you down. Like, I'm seeing you like a balloon with a string, and people are going, oh, look at you go. Oh, but like I can grab that string. I want to control where that balloon goes, and I don't want it to leave. So don't let anyone control you from rising up just because they think they can. You're stronger. No strings attached, I'm also getting. Something about no strings attached, but not in the way you're thinking. Like in... Somebody thinks they have a tie to you, someone thinks they have strings attached to you, they can keep you, and you're actually a lot more of a free soul than that, and they can't keep you down. Card for Alexis Connor. Card for Alexis Connor. You have Nine of Swords. Something about telling you to do what's scary. Do what's scary. Do the scary thing. Make you feel alive. If you've not been feeling so alive lately, there you go. Strength, mental grit. You've not been feeling very alive. Not much has been like... It's almost that energy of you see something come up in the news and you don't feel anything about it because you're just kind of emotionally like used to crazy stuff. And there's something here where to like renew your nervous system, make yourself do something you're scared of, whether that's around gaming, right? Whether that's around your YouTube, whether that's around putting yourself in a position of discomfort, saying something that you're scared to do, starting a new career, learning something you're scared to learn about. Whatever it is you're scared to do right now that comes to mind, you're strong enough to do it. And it's important that you do it because the fact that you're scared of it is because it matters to you very strongly. It's not random, right? There's like, you're not scared to do something random. If someone's like, oh, jump on the skateboard, can you skateboard? You just try it because you've not, but it's like something's more like, oh, you've always wanted to be a skateboarder, for example. So then you're looking at a skateboard going, oh yeah, maybe another time, because it's more pressure. There's more something to prove your skill or something. So whatever it is that scares you, but you've got a talent, you've got a skill, you've got, look, star card, you've got star potential. People are meant to see you, but you have to have the strength to do something that scares you. To like, don't be afraid to be seen by a lot of people. Don't be afraid to shine very brightly because people are meant to see you. Card for Diana K. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is passion, excitement, feeling alive. King of Swords. Ooh, you're powerful. Your mind and your words are powerful. King of Swords is knowing when to speak, when not to speak, what to say, what not to say, what to argue with, what's not worth your time. With the Ace of Wands, if something's lighting a fire within you, I feel like you're getting to the bottom of it. You're figuring out why something bothers you so much and then communicating very like diplomatically, communicating very calmly why something isn't sitting right with you. There's something about your speech, your words, and there's something about passion. Something also, I'm getting there's an energy of a man around you, probably because of the King of Swords coming out. There's a masculine energy around you. There's a passion, a light within, or there's a new passion coming in. Justice could be someone you're husband to, someone you're married to. This could be your husband. Or anything like that. It feels like there's something where there's a passion or something. You might marry someone soon. Because there's such a big passion. That word, why am I saying passion so much? I'm going crazy. But basically there's passion coming back into your life around a person or a new person coming in. But I'm just seeing a person there. So I don't know you. So I don't know if you already know this person. I don't know if this character is someone you know because I don't know you. But like if I knew you, I'd be able to be like, energetically, this energy is someone you've never met. I've never met you to know. That makes no sense, but it makes so much sense to me. I don't know if that made sense to you at all. But like energetically, I can't feel because you're just as much a stranger, so I can't feel this person who's also a stranger. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking. Card for Philomena. Card for Philomena. When do you see a serious committed partner coming? Well, I'm not very good with timing, Philomena. Could be very soon though. High Priestess is trust your own intuition. So if you felt someone coming in, the World card, are you traveling soon? Because if you're traveling soon with that World card, you're going to meet someone whilst you're traveling. There's also something with this High Priestess of not speaking. So I feel like you can already tell someone's going to come in, and when they do, you might have already decided not to tell your family and friends until it's a committed thing. And that's a very good thing. The High Priestess being like, know when to speak, when not to speak, and know that like, which is similar to the King of Swords, but there's something where the High Priestess is more than that of, doesn't speak a lot because there's not much to gain from speaking, but there's a lot more to gain from listening. Because when you speak, you're only sharing what you already know. And so there's something where you've learned that, you're very wise, you're very good at holding your tongue, and there's something where someone coming in during travel or is something guiding you, like if there is a commitment, maybe don't even tell anyone, or something around holding your tongue. Ace of Cups, new love is coming in. Ace of Cups, beautiful, especially in this tarot deck. How nice is that? New love and healing. You can already feel this. I'm getting the letter T. The letter T is going to be this person's initial. Also, don't worry about the timing. Just feel this person's love already, because again, I said the timing. Like, I just feel as if everything's happening all at once, past, present, future. It's all playing out right now. And so just feel it right now. Feel how good this is already, and it's going to come in for you. But don't worry, like, don't wait. If you wait, you're going to be waiting forever. Does that make sense? If you wait and you're like, oh, when's my committed partner coming? When? And you're constantly waiting and looking. That's the energy you'll stay in. But if you go, oh, they're here. Here they come. I can feel them coming in. Here they are. All right. Love your channel. Thank you for sharing your gift. Can you please pull a card for me? I've been going through it. And life has been lifing. That's something I would say. Okay, card for you. The Lovers and the Ten of Cups just came out together, like stuck together. So there's someone around you or someone coming in. In your love life, you don't actually see behind this card is the happily ever after, standing behind someone. You don't see it. You don't see the happily ever after. You don't see the love coming in for you for some reason. You might be afraid to get your hopes up. Don't be afraid to get your hopes up. Don't be afraid to invest in someone because of, oh, what if it doesn't work out? What if it happens like the last person? What if you wasted your time? Because then you're never actually going to try. So don't be afraid to try again. And if this is someone you're already currently with, don't be afraid to expect good out of them. There's something here where you're like, I don't want to get my hopes up and be disappointed is the energy I'm getting, but you're not going to be disappointed. Like, there's happily ever after. There's so much love that's meant for you, but then on the bottom there's fear. There's fear of success, happiness, and love. But if you're afraid of it, again, don't be. Don't be afraid of it. Or be afraid, but move towards it anyway, is what I should say. Getting reconciliation or healing, specifically. Don't be afraid to heal with someone by your side. Being of service seems to conflict with self-care for me. Any guidance? Why does it conflict with your self-care? I'm always in the energy, like without getting a card, just to put my own beliefs onto you. You don't have to believe what I believe, but I believe personally that we're all each other. Like when we reincarnate, which I believe in, we then play out another person's life. So I will be you, Kitty, one day, or I already have been. Like, that's just my belief. I can't explain it. It came to me and I've never let go of it ever since. I just choose to believe that. So it's almost as if in caring for other people, you are caring for yourself, just in a different life, in your next life or in your previous life, or in a life in 10 lives to come. Either way, like, self-care for you and being of service to other and helping others is caring for you. Because whether it's caring for you in your next life, you could be caring for your daughter in your next life, you could be caring for your brother in your next, I don't know, but there's something where we all are the same soul, or we all come from the same place when going back, and we're all going to be, I don't know, in my mind at least, I won't put my beliefs onto you, but I'm just saying that, yeah, I couldn't understand that to begin with, because I was like, how would being of service conflict with self-care if we all are each other? But yeah, that's not, I realised then, not everybody has the same belief. Card for Kitty. You got the Minor Arcana of Rebirth, which is so funny with what I just said. I think that's just, if everyone is you, I need to change this because I know that you have probably a different belief to me. So let me get you another card. Let me get different guidance from what I've already given. Knight of Wands. There's a passion within you. So you caring for someone else, or you, what is the words you used? Being of service for others actually fills your cup up. You actually feel passionate about it. It wears you down, but you're allowed to, like, I think you're doing everything right, but for some reason, it's this people around you that are like, oh, you're burning yourself out, you can't keep doing this. There's something where you're actually filling your cup up energetically, and then you're having to then care for yourself afterwards. But think of it like when people go to the gym, and you go to the gym and you get really tired muscles, right? And you go, oh my gosh, you gotta go home, have a shower, look after yourself, whatever it may be. You gotta have rest days after the gym to recuperate. There's something here of that, of yes, you have to recuperate, and yes, you have to have self-care after you're being of service for others. You're doing everything right though, because as long as you look after yourself, as long as you have the balance and do this and then look after yourself and then help and then, because you are passionate, you're very good at being of service to others, but just also somehow create the time to recuperate, to recharge, and then go back at it again. Right? Like, this is the only ways up. Things are only going to get better for you. There's just something about your time, again, that word time, something about your time and creating a balance in the way you use your time or spend your time, and making sure you prioritize self-care. It's not, you can be of service to others and make sure you're looking after yourself. You can do that. But it's just a balance, because there is very easy to get addicted to helping others and forget to look after yourself. Or it's very easy to just put everyone else before yourself. So as long as you don't, as long as you know that you need energy to give to others in the first place, you got to have love in your cup to pour out love to others, right? And there's something about you refilling your cup. Card for... I don't know how to say that name. Agale? Aghaeexol. Any love messages for you? My cards have got all disheveled. Any love messages for Agale? Ew. I don't know why my mind can't wrap itself around that. Ace of Cups. Any love messages? Healing or new love coming in for you? The Chariot and the Two of Swords. You're going to move on from overthinking. You're going to transform through that. Don't shy away from the thoughts your mind is throwing your way. For some reason, that's coming through. There could be scary or intense, deep things popping up in your mind over the next few weeks. Don't shy away from them. Expand on them, write them down, figure out where they're coming from, figure out what you get from them, what you learn from them, in order to then let them go, if that makes sense. Because it's like you're getting like a stockpile of built up thoughts, and you're like, oh, I can't deal with that, I'm overwhelmed, there's too much going on. So like, write it down and get it out of you. Get it out of you, because it's like your brain is overheating. And so there's too much going on in your mind, and then once you let it all out, you're going to heal, and there's success coming in. Also have rebirth on the bottom. Sorry. I didn't realize that the sun is setting. We're running out of light here, people. Okay, card for Burton. Could you pull me card? I could use some guidance. Very broad, we like it. Okay. The Hermit. Go within to go without. Whatever that means. Go within, go inwards, meditate, take some time out, take some time to yourself. And by that I mean like completely like turn off every device you have. And go within and figure out what it is that guides you forward. What is it that gets you out of bed in the morning? What is it that inspires you? What is it that brings you hope? I think there's something where you've lost your light a little bit. You've forgotten who you are. So going into this time out, going back to your roots in some way, going back to what you're very good at. There's something about going back to your old habits, but in a good way. If you've got old negative habits or addictions, I'm not talking about those, but there's something about going back to your old habits, your old traditions that are positive, or the things that make you you, the things that inspire you. going back to basics or something. With the Hermit, there's something about going within and figuring out who you really are and creating a list of the things that you love to do and making sure you prioritize actually doing them. I'll get you another card. And then I'm going to log off, I think. Six of Swords. There you go. Your life is going to become a lot more calm. You might be watching this, whether or not your life is actually calm physically. It's more of an inner calm with the Six of Swords. And it's going to become a lot more calm. I think there's something about you figuring out what your actual priorities are. It could be people around you, family around you, friends. There's something where you're going to figure out who the actual people are that matter to you, or what is your priorities. Make a list of like 6 of them with that Six of Swords, and like there's going to be a lot less hectic, chaotic things around you, because you'll just, whenever you're feeling out of control, or if you're about to feel a little bit more chaotic, you're going to be able to look at this list of things and go, what is something on this list that is going to make me feel better right now, right? It could be a person and you go, yeah, I'll ring them. Or it could be something you like to do and it's like, draw. Okay, cool, I can draw. Like there's something about going back to the basics of what you actually are inspired and love doing in order to remember who you are in this crazy world we're living in. Even though it sounds so simple, when your mind's so like, I must do things. You're having trouble with your immediate family. I know there was more to that. I couldn't read it out loud. I'm not sure what YouTube lets. I want to get you a card on that. What's happening? How can you help? How can we help with the Five of Wands conflict? Wow. These cards are not funny, are they? Ace of Cups is healing on the bottom, grounding it. Anything that's currently a conflict within your family and everything like that, it's going to be and going to take healing to happen. And I think there's something about grief and chaotic energy and anger within your family creating this lack of healing and this kind of denial phase, or this just so much energy, so much grief that you have people around you that are forgetting what's important to prioritize, and it's who you currently have left, right? Who's currently, like with you, and I think you know what's important. It's just taking people around you to catch up, but there will be healing happening, and all you can do is what you can do, right? All you can do is try your best to create a space of love and healing and understanding. I feel like this is so not nice when family can't come together in times that are. But at the end of the day, I think there's an empathy from you of knowing they're just doing their best. They're just doing what they know how to do, and they've never been in this position before. It's too much ego or wanting to claim what's theirs. It's not theirs. But yeah, there will be healing, so that's all that matters. I think know that there is healing. Just don't try too hard to heal, because you can't heal others. Focus on healing yourself. Focus on prioritizing the little things that make you happy. I think that's what, your mum would want. Raven, card for Raven. Seven of Wands. Stand up for yourself. I think there's actually going to be a specific thing this week where you're called to say what you want to say it loud, say it proud, say it confidently, stick to it. If someone says, do you want to take that back? Say, no, I do not want to take that back. I said it for a reason. Can you understand where I'm coming from? Or are you going to shut your mind off to it? There's something where, Raven, like there's this power within you. You are standing up strongly for what, you're standing up for the voices that don't get heard. The Sun card being exposure. You're standing up for someone that can't stand up for themselves, or that could even be you. In the past, you couldn't stand up for yourself. So now the fact that you're able to, you will. You will speak loud and proud, because at one point you were scared to. I love this very fierce energy coming from you of doing and saying and standing on business, standing on this exposure. You're not going to be afraid to be seen. You're not going to be afraid to show what you truly feel and how passionately you feel about it. Am I in another realm? I don't think I am. I'm gonna log off now. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining.